Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deyla. So today we're going to talk about the surgery that I had. I've been wanting to record this video for about 2 years. Okay, this surgery happened 2 years. I vlogged for the surgery. I'd been prepared for it. Like, I was recording the whole journey, and I just didn't continue. So I'm gonna give you all the recap, all the information in this video. I am sorry if I am talking fast. I'm looking over here. I am sorry if I'm talking fast. I literally just got out of school. Those of you know I am student teaching, so I am recording in between me leaving school and going home. So let's get into it. All right, so to keep this video brief, straight to the point, and quick, I am going to be reading from my notes, okay? So I had a hysterectomy, polypectomy. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But I had a hysterectomy, and the surgery was really to remove the polyp that was inside of my uterus. And y'all, this was quite a journey. Let me just first begin with how we got here. So I found out that I needed to get polyps removed out of my uterus because I was having pain. I was having tremendous pain. I was having immense cramps. I was having headaches. I was feeling fatigue. My body was feeling weak. And on top of that, I was already anemic. So there was a lot going on. So when I would get my period, my monthly cycle, it was horrible. I had to stay home. It was like a whole thing. Okay. It was stopping me from, doing my regular daily activities, such as, going to work and cooking dinner or taking a shower. Like, my way of dealing with the situation was laying in the bed and taking painkillers. And that is an indication that this is way severe and something needs to be done about this. So let me back up and say this. I have been experiencing this type of periods, cramps, intense cramps for years. I can remember back maybe graduating from college, I had intense cramps. So this is not something new. This is something that my body has been experiencing for a long time. When I was in college, I was working a summer job, and during that summer job, I passed out. And luckily I had help in the area, and I was taken to the emergency room, and in the emergency room a CAT scan was done where it was discovered that I had fibroids. I had cysts, and that was the first time I had known that something was wrong. Ever since then, every summer around the same time, I was experiencing these intense cramps. These symptoms will come back around the same time of the year. It'll be like around July, June. I'm not sure if it had to do with the weather. Probably not. It could be a combination of things. So that is when I began to know that I have fibroids, I have cysts. So I began to see my OBGYN at the time, and that is when I discovered that I can either have a surgery or I just let my cysts and fibroids sit because they were so small. My doctor gave me the option to just allow them to dissipate on their own because they were so small. There was not much of a need for surgery, especially because they were so small. They will come and go on their own. But I took the option of not having a surgery simply because they were so small, and I didn't really need a surgery. So put it like this: if I don't have to have a surgery, then I'm not getting a surgery. If there isn't an immediate need for a surgery, and you as a physician do not feel that I need a surgery, then I'm gonna go with the other option of not having a surgery. So that's exactly what I did. I did not have a surgery. So years later, catching y'all up, and to be honest, I thought a lot, long and hard, about inserting this in this video, but I really do believe that this is going to help somebody, and this is a testament to somebody who is feeling like, I am unable to have children and this will never happen to me, for me, and this is not in God's will, etc. I think it's going to help somebody. So here I go. So here I am with my husband. We got married. We are in our first year of marriage, and we had found out that we were expecting. It was a beautiful time of our lives. We both knew, we didn't share with anybody, and we were so excited. All of a sudden, so I would say like a few weeks later of finding out that I was expecting. This was the summer of 2023, and my body starts having these extreme symptoms, right? And it's so crazy because all of the symptoms that I had experienced all these years were almost aligned with pregnancy symptoms, okay? And it was like I was pregnant, but I also was experiencing pregnancy symptoms to the extreme. Long story short, I ended up in the ER because it was way too extreme. I mean, I insert the clip where you can see that I was in excruciating pain, and the video does not do any justice to the level of pain that I was experiencing, but hopefully you can see a little bit. For those of you who have experienced this type of pain that I am talking about, you know, like, there is absolutely no photo, no video that can measure the type of pain that we experience in that specific moment. Like, it is horrific. Horrendous. Spoke to a nurse on the phone, and she's like, based on the symptoms that you're telling me, you have to check into the emergency room like now. You need to stop. You need to drop, call your husband. You need to go to the emergency room. This is severe. So that's exactly what we did. My husband came home from work, and I was rushed into the ER, and I was in the ER already knowing that I was expecting, and immediately they take a test, and the demeanor was weird. I don't know what it is about hospitals and the emergency rooms, but it's kind of weird. Like, it can either be a positive experience, it can be a okay experience, everybody doing what they're supposed to do, people were okay, or it can be left. It can be a horrible experience, a negative experience. So you can imagine, here I am, you know, I'm experiencing all this pain, and I'm like, what is happening to am I miscarrying? Did I lose the baby? What is happening? Like, so many questions going through my head. My husband is encouraging me to stay calm. Everything is going to be okay. And so we get in the room. The nurse takes my urine to take the to do the pregnancy test. She does the pregnancy test, and she just leaves she does it in the room with us. She leaves the result on the table. So we're sitting like on this side of the room, and she leaves the result on the other side. And I'm just like, okay, we're waiting. And so a nurse comes in. She quietly walks out, looks at the result, walks out. Weird business, okay? And so I'm like what's going on? Like, why are they being so secretive? Like, what's happening? And so another nurse comes in, and she was like, would you like some medications? And I was like, I'm not comfortable taking a medication because I am expecting, and I don't want to harm my baby. And she's like, you're not pregnant. Do you want medications? You can take it. You're not pregnant. So just like that, just like that, I'm distraught. Hold on. Your test says I'm not pregnant. I took a test. My test says I'm pregnant. Like, how did we go from being pregnant to not being pregnant? And now, and you're so abrasive in your tone, and you're condescending in a way as well, because this is a delicate matter. Like, this is my first child. I'm pregnant for the first time. I'm in here. I'm not sure what's going on. I am nervous. Like, excuse me, ma'am? So I didn't know. To say the least, I was heartbroken, and I was confused. I didn't know what to believe. I didn't know. It sent me for a loop. Anyhow, we walked away from that emergency room with more questions than answers, and we walked away with a $2,000 emergency bill. Okay? After this, you're going to see this next clip. And in this next clip is where I had already went ahead and booked an appointment with my OBGYN. And this is a recommendation from a good friend. And I am on my way to the OBGYN office to get a lot more answers because I'm confused at this point. The ER threw me in for a loop. The OB office will be able to tell me if I am really pregnant or not, because we're going to do a sonogram and this is how many weeks I am, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so this is the next clip. Come on. Emergency room was a whole emoji. They ain't know what to do. They don't know what's going on, what's wrong. I don't have a lot of words when I'm nervous. I don't barely want to talk. I contemplated on even recording because I don't know, like, what is there to say? But I guess I want to just document the journey. Hubby's driving. My shoes back here. I'll just put them right here.
Do something.
Okay, so boom, you read the room, you saw my demeanor. I stopped recording. I'm going in the office. I'm nervous, all these things. So the doctor comes in and he's like, so there's no baby. There are polyps. He sat down. He was so sweet. He sat down. He's like, you have a uterine polyp. You have a huge polyp sitting in your uterus. You have a polyp in the size of a grapefruit that is sitting in your uterus. Now, because it is big, you are going to have to get surgery. And so he talking to me and I'm just like, wait, hold on. So we went from no baby for real to we need surgery. Like, I never had surgery in my life. What is happening? Like, huh? Like, it was a mix of emotions happening at the same time. So that's why I did not continue to record. And I just sat with, okay, I went from, I thought I was going to be able to see my baby today, and whatever happened in the emergency room was going to be explained, to I need surgery and I need to be opened up, and there's something going on in me that is causing all of this. So 2 ways. Great, I know what's happening. I'm not dying. I don't have all this stuff. Yes, okay, boom. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna just read my notes, okay? So after the visit, we learned that I had a polyp in my uterus. Along with the polyp, I had small cysts and fibroids. While the polyp was the size of a grapefruit, the cysts and fibroids were sizes of grapes, okay? So they were like this, and the polyp was just like, hey, girl. It was a whole fruit salad in my uterus, okay? All right. The doctor explained with the polyp in my uterus, the embryo had no space to grow. audacity. So I think it's important for me to explain this. There was a gap of time between going to the ER and visiting the OBGYN office. Therefore, a miscarriage was not identified on the ultrasound. And I'm also wondering if we went in sooner. If we went in sooner, they probably could have seen the empty sac. But at the time, and I just wanted to move forward and take care of the immediate needs at the moment. Hey guys, it's surgery day. We're on our way to the hospital. It's 8 o'clock, halfway there. And I don't know how to feel. I'm more excited to get this over with than I am feeling scared. So here we go. Here we go. All right, so for the actual surgery day, I checked in, I waited. You can see in this clip right here, I had to take all of my jewelry before going into the prep room with the nurse. I had to take another pregnancy test to make sure that I was not pregnant. That was great. Then we went to the room where all the prepping was done. So you have to take off all your clothes and put the hospital gown on. You have to put the socks on. You have to put your cute bonnet like you see me in this picture. And for whatever reason, I had a crazy look on my face. So excuse it. I'm going to show you all the footage I got, okay? The pictures, the videos, and everything, because I want you to be in there with me. So we also had to do vital tests, got to check for fever, blood pressure, etc. Put the IV in my hand. I got to lay down, relax. And that's when I waited for 3 people. I was cold. I remember being extremely cold. The anesthesiologist came and gave me the medications, and I just remember her, like, after she gave me the medication, she began to massage my legs, and next thing you know, I was out for the count. And you know, it was so funny, LOL. I was like, I'm gonna stay strong. I am stronger than these pills. I gotta see what they're gonna do. I am gonna stay up. I was like, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up. Okay, that's what happened. Anyways, so yeah, after that, I woke up in the recovery room and my doctor is like, all done. You did so good. I got the fibroids out, the cysts out, so you're gonna be good. Would you like some ginger ale? Would you like some juice? What would you like? And I was like, ginger ale. I remember that. And the doctor's like, I spoke to your husband. He's getting the car and you're gonna go home as soon as possible. And here you can see in this clip, I was wheeled out. Y'all, I don't remember how. I had to piece this to memories, and I was taking notes on the side as well. I don't know how I was able to do it. I was still loopy from the medication that I had received. So yeah, the nurse gave me instructions and she put me in a wheelchair. She helped me get dressed. She rolled me out to the waiting area. Once I was in the waiting area, a different person came to get me. This is where you see, here's the clip.
Scrolling down.
Thank you.
Go home, take a little nap, let the anesthesia wear off, and try to get a little bite to eat.
First floor.
Alright, here we go.
Going up.
This, lift that leg for me. Alright, you can get up for me nice and slow. No rushing.
Okay. Oh.
You're going to go bottom first, alright? Just turn towards me when I go to sit.
Okay.
That way you don't have to lift your legs up so hard.
Okay.
Then when you get out of the car, get out of the same way. How you doing? Alright. That's it, nice and slow. Alright. Don't forget those seatbelts. Go easy on the bumps. If you hit a lot of potholes, you're going to have a lot of pain. Okay. Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
You got your seatbelt?
Isaiah 41:10. It says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand." God is with you. So here's, as I am wrapping up, because I gotta go. At the beginning of my journey, I was trying to conceive. And it was such a roller coaster. The surgery was done, and I remember after seeing my doctor, my OBGYN, and he's like, listen, give it 5 months, you'll be pregnant in no time. September 2023 is when I had my surgery, September, right? So we have April, I found out I was pregnant. March, I got pregnant. So, only God can do it. Do it. Only God can do it. Anyway, so yes, I was pregnant. Exactly like the doctor said. Give it a few months, girl. You're going to be pregnant in no time. When he said that, I rolled my eyes because I wasn't in the time frame, in the mind to even receive what he was talking about. Because I was like, girl, please. I am not even thinking about pregnancy. I'm just going to get my whole life together and then we're going to think about it. But while I was getting my whole life together and recovering and everything and minding my whole business and not taking any more pregnancy tests, it happened. So my advice to you is, girl, wait on the Lord. Be encouraged. God's timing is the best timing. And no, it didn't happen in the time frame that I wanted. No, it might not happen in the time frame that you wanted. But God. I forgot to say this, but my baby girl, in current time of me recording this video, my girl is about to be 1. In 2 months, my baby will be 1 year old. And here I am testifying and recalling all of the times and the memories of me trying to conceive and all of the things that happened before I had her. Girl, all things are working together for your good. If you would like for me to record a video on how I found out I was pregnant, that's a whole nother story. Please let me know in the comments below if you would like that. I'll be more than happy to record it, okay? So anyways, have an amazing day. Have a productive week. And I will see you guys next time.